Hello and welcome to our Freebie Friday video. It's Shade here. Today we're talking about deed restrictions and whether a homeowner can actually challenge or remove deed restrictions. The quick answer is yes, the homeowner can challenge or remove the deed restrictions sometimes depending on the provisions inside the documents that are creating those deed restrictions. And the documents will tell you under what condition the deed restrictions can be changed or terminated, and sometimes the documents are silent as to that. So the deed restriction documents, you can find that in your property records office, or you can ask your homeowners association. If you have a homeowners association, they'll have a copy of that. Sometimes they'll post it on their website under the term deed restriction or under the name CC&Rs, which just means covenants, conditions, and restrictions. All right, so look into that document and see whether there's language in there allowing you to change or terminate the deed restrictions. And usually that will tell you that you need a majority vote from the homeowners or the property owners that are affected by the deed restrictions. If the document is silent as to under what condition that can happen, you can still go ahead and attempt to solicit the consent of all the property owners or all the people that are affected by the deed restrictions and see whether they will agree to the change or the termination of the deed restriction. If they agree, all you have to do then is draft a document showing that the deed restrictions have been changed or released, and everybody can sign off on that. If they don't agree, as a last resort, you do have to go to court and try to get a court to rule in your favor, which is very difficult because the courts are very hesitant to get in the middle of deed restrictions because they're considered to be private contracts, private covenants between or amongst private homeowners. So that's why most of the time it's very difficult to challenge them unless you have a very compelling reason to do so. So talk to legal counsel, see whether in your situation you have a compelling reason that might allow you to prevail in court, and then it might be worth moving forward with it. And sometimes when you have a lot of the homeowners on your side and just a few that don't agree, that is also quite compelling for the court. So I hope this has been helpful to you. And as always, enjoy this wonderful weekend. Look out for our video next Friday, and I will talk to you then. Happy Friday.